Mr Jessop, renowned antiques dealer who hailed from Bow, was quite wily, and quite widely considered to be in the know about silver, ceramics, and old objets d'art, books, furniture, and, if pressed, the odd vintage car. But the pieces he loved above all of the others, when it came to reveal and remove the dust covers, were paintings, oft grimy, with dimly lit faces emerging from shadows in oldie world places. Whether English or Flemish, a chunky wood frame would draw and intrigue him like a moth to a flame, and he'd haggle with sellers, dismissing their prices. He loved a good bargain, one of several vices. One morning, returning from a house clearance sale where he'd bid on a helmet with rusty chainmail, he stopped at a tea shop to partake light refreshment, and was drawn to an alcove where, near a fresh air vent, appeared what he thought was an ancient Ming bowl, the glaze unmistakable. But was that a hole in the side, or a blemish from the firing kiln? He couldn't be sure, so he asked Mrs Milnes. She couldn't recall where they'd acquired the thing, but if that's what he wanted, off the shelf they would bring, so he could inspect it and make an assessment. Who knows, it could turn out to have been quite the investment. Disappointedly, Jessop had declared the bowl fake. It was pretty, but a copy, and therefore only would make a few hundred at auction, if really lucky. He offered $150, which was actually quite plucky, because Jessop was fibbing. He knew very well 'twas the genuine article, and one he could sell for a breathtaking sum in the right sale room. What a deceit, what a coup! In his cap, quite the plume. On the day of the sale, with his lot drawing near, old Jessop pulled up his chair close to the auctioneer to keep track of the bidding, online and on phone. His pulse was now racing, and he let out a moan. But sadly, the moan was derived from a pain he felt deep in his chest. A thought flashed through his brain. His deception was cruel and not a bit fair. By rights, Mrs Milnes should be sat in the chair. A wild bidding frenzy escalated the price, but by then poor old Jessop felt a roll of the dice had been thrown in his absence by a figure unknown. He died there in the chair, very rich, but alone.